There's a separation in this country between the religious and the secular. And not only in this country, but this separation is worldwide, and it seems to be getting wider. Now, the secular side, they seem to think that they have all the answers to everything. And then when you look at the religious side, they seem to have all the answers to life also. And but there's many little very important things that neither one of them have a clue about. Now, secular people who believe that everything is materialistic, why, they don't even know where the consciousness comes from. They like to pin it into the brain, or say that the brain produces a consciousness. There's no physical evidence of it, and they can't find memory cells or thought cells or anything else in the brain that would substantiate their theory in any way. And on the religious side, why, there's a lot of contradictions in religion. There's a lot of contradictions in the books, the sacred books they read. For example, in the Bible, there's in the Old Testament, why, there's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, a revenge motive. And in the New Testament, it's just the opposite. It says, revenge is mine, saith the Lord, I will repay. And to love your enemies. And so people more and more are lining up either on a religious side or a secular side. And it's hard to say which one really is closer to the truth. I don't happen to be on either side. I'm not a religious person, and I'm not a secular person either. In 1987, I had a near-death experience, and that changed my way of thinking about life forever. And it does that. People who have near-death experiences change their way of thinking totally about life. And so I did a lot of study and a lot of research in the years after that, and come up with a lot of knowledge about near-death experiences. Now, when near-death experiences entered into the picture, which was about 35 years ago, neither the seculars nor the religious people wanted anything to do with it. Most of the secular or the scientist type, they still say that it's just chemicals in the brain or some kind of illusion or delusion. Of course it's not. And the religious people, some of them have tried to fit it into their religion, and those that can't fit it into their religion, they have called it, a scheme of the Satan or something like that, something bad. In reality, the knowledge that's learned from near-death experiences has been a great help to people who have done the actual study of it, because it bridges that. It really, now take that back, it really don't bridge the gap between the two. It goes beyond them. The knowledge that you learn from near-death experiences is beyond religion, and it's beyond the secular scientific community too. And I know that eventually it will have its place in the world. You hear a lot of people nowadays talking about, well, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. And that is the method that most near-death experiencers use. We know there's spirit, but it's nothing like it's described in religions. It's totally different. And I've written a book, and this book talks a lot about that. Talks a lot about the secular or scientific view of NDEs, and it also talks about the religious views of NDEs. And I think if you read this book, it's going to help you understand a lot more about life than you ever did before. It's going to make you understand that there's no authoritarian God out there who's ready to punish you at the drop of the hat, or if you don't believe what somebody thinks you are to believe, that you're going to end up being punished in a horrible place forever. That's just not going to happen. And on the secular side, there's a lot more to you than just chemicals, and you're a great deal larger and better than that. And once you understand that, why, your life's going to be better, because you're going to be able to face the challenges that it brings and overcome them. A lot of people who have read this book, the one thing they tell me about it is that they feel so much better after they read it, because it answers so many questions that they have about things like religion and the materialism of science. And so I have a website. I'll give you that website where you can go look at it. And on this website, there's a couple of chapters of this book that you can read free. And if you click the buy button and go to the place, there's another couple to the place where you buy the book. There's another couple of chapters free. So you can read 4 chapters of this book free. You don't have to buy it at that place. You can buy it online at Amazon. You can buy it at the bookstores. If they don't have it, why, they can order it for you. And I wish that you would just go down and take a look at it, give it a try. It might be the thing that will help you in living a better life and feeling better about yourself. And it has helped so many people that have been having problems with anxiety and depression and things of this nature. It's helped a lot. So I thank you for listening to me, and give it a try.